Hello, this is Dave Marshall, and what I'd like to do in this video is show you how to do basic block number 3. To start isometric block number 3, we're going to need a sharp pencil, a straight edge, some isometric graph paper, and sheet 19, which has drawings 1 through 4 on it. So let's take a look at basic block number 3 to see what makes it different than our basic isometric block shape that we drew in a previous lesson. It looks here like a rectangle has been cut out of the top of the block down in 1 inch. So now let's look for some dimensions that help us create that rectangle. The drawing shows that the rectangle is cut down into the block 1 inch, and it's 3 inches across on the top view by 1.5 inches. Okay, at this point I think we should get out an isometric basic block shape that we've drawn, and we'll start creating block number 3. So here we have a basic isometric block that we've drawn earlier. So I'm starting in the left corner, and I'm working my way down 2 inches, placing a dot. Remember, we're using construction lines here, and I'm coming down 1 inch. A construction line is light, thin, and erasable. So again, we're creating that cutout, that rectangular cutout. So now from that 1 inch spot down, I'm going across 3 inches. And my front view shows that cutout now. So now I'm going over 6 squares, which equals 1.5 inches. So be careful counting over, making sure that we're getting 6. And we're going to draw our line over between those 2 dots. At this point, I'm measuring down 1 inch again. This is showing the depth of the cutout. I'm going to take my straight edge and draw a light, thin, erasable construction line down to that dot. And then I'll connect the 2 dots along the bottom to finish off that rectangle that's in there that we can see from the side view. At this point, I'm going to that dot that I drew that was, remember, 1.5 inches in, which is 6 squares, so make sure we count properly over. And we're going to draw our line across. This line will be 3 inches. This creates the cutout on the top view. Now we're going to go down on the side view 1 inch, creating some depth. And we're going to draw our line back across the side view here, again with a light, thin, erasable line, which is a construction line. And then we're going to go kind of almost 3D into the block here and grab the dot in the bottom left corner there and slide it over to the other dot. And it'll give it like a 3D effect, which will now make it look like we've cut that rectangle out of the block. At this point, I'm going to erase the lines that I don't need. At this point, I'm going to get my marker and straight edge out. Remember, you're going to use a pencil where I use a marker. We're going to make object lines here. Object lines are going to show the final shape that we want to represent. They're dark, bold lines, and they're just going to show the object. That's where they get the name object line from. At this point, block number 3 is done. Nice job. Remember, you can always rewind and go back and watch the video again.